you text me and you said that you have to tell me something about Lana Del Rey, and it just, I don't know, it feels like a trap.
Will you still love me?
You know what? You know how sometimes I'm like, there might be nothing in this, and then we walk away and we're like, heaps in that. This time maybe there really isn't anything at all in it.
When I'm no longer beautiful.
I want to talk to you about Lana Del Rey. Because
I don't know.
I'll
if this
take
is for
any
the show.
excuse.
We could just do this. We could just do this off the channel.
Well, hey, how does your partner feel about Lana Del Rey as a gay man?
That's a really great question. I don't think we've really discussed Lana Del Rey. Like, I know that you guys talked about Lana a little bit while we were having drinks here, but
I don't really remember that.
Yeah, because we were having cocktails and they were mostly just alcohol. Caipirinhas. Yeah, caipirinhas.
Oh God, you better be making me some of those bad boys when I come down in a few weeks. We'll have the same exact conversation about Lana Del Rey, and I won't remember it, and it'll be some of the greatest memories of my life because of those drinks. I'm not going to try and say it, but I love it.
You don't need to. It's fine. But you love drinking it. Yeah, so I don't know. I know that he is like a fan of maybe the bangers like I am, but he's definitely not going deep like you are into all these tracks. You know, because I feel like there for you and I and our friendship, every time I say something, you can go, oh, well, Lana's got a song about that. You know, she sings about being the business conference center. So she's got like a song about literally everything.
Yes. She's down at the Metaphysic Business Centre. Oh, my conference. It's so funny. It's so stupid. I think this is why I love her so much, right? Like sometimes you listen to her lyrics and you're like, how are you getting away with this? That's such a silly lyric, but it really works because she's got a sexy voice and she just sings it like to me, her music all sounds like, I shouldn't say all, there is a range. But a lot of the songs sound like they're the like scary climactic part of a Disney movie. But like that, and that's the sound of the song. But the lyrics are dark and horrible, and men are horrible, and women are sexy and horny. So I love her, and I love how she doesn't really fit in Hollywood in like the traditional sense, because she never, like when she came on the scene, which was really back in about 2011, 2012, she was like a MySpace girly, if you didn't know. She first used to post under her birth name, Lizzie Grant, but then she changed to Lana Del Rey and she released video games on MySpace. And if you've not heard video games, go and listen. I feel like everyone's heard video games. You wouldn't, even if you didn't know if you'd heard it, you've heard it. It's that kind of a song. And it was so big. And because MySpace was like on the way out then, and I think young women were going to like Tumblr, and Lana is like typical Tumblr aesthetic. Like she's got that 1950s big hair and like lips and stuff, and then she'd wear these beautiful bikini swimwears and stuff like that. So she's like obviously been on the scene for a really long time, but she never really got into the circles, like the Taylor Swift circles and the Blake Lively's, and they're obviously the same circle. I'm trying to think of other big circles.
When you say that she's not in the circles, though, like isn't she like friendly with Taylor and stuff? Like they are like cliquey in a certain way, right?
This is kind of what I want to talk about. So she was not someone that you got used to seeing at like award shows. Sometimes she would be there, and Lana Del Rey stands, we would always be like, oh, she's at an award show. What's she wearing? Like, I can't wait. And like she used to dress herself and it was just not that great sometimes. And it was great. We loved it. Like there was this time that she went on the red carpet and she was wearing this sequin silver dress. She looked amazing. And she was on the red carpet, you might remember, with her ex-boyfriend who's a famous cop. Do you remember that? I would have screamed at you about it in our
you
old
would have
office.
absolutely screamed it. Like, it's vaguely familiar,
Yeah.
but like I'm not a historian as you are about LDR.
She wore this dress and she was like interviewed on the red carpet and they were like, tell us about the dress. She's like, oh, actually, well, I did have a different dress, but then I was shopping with my boyfriend at the mall and we went to the mall and I saw this dress on the rack and I just loved it and I had to have it. And so now that's what I'm wearing. And everyone was like, oh, she's wearing something you can get at the mall. And then I went and like searched it and it was still a $3,000 dress or something ridiculous. But like, because you could get it at the mall, everyone was like, Lana's one of us. And I was totally on that wagon. I loved it. So she is just like, it's that she's like kind of rarely at these things. She's always doing her own thing because she's like an artist, man. And she's like deeply emo. Anyway, so a few years ago, she starts working with Jack Antonoff, who famously works with Taylor Swift.
And Sabrina.
So... yeah, and Sabrina, like he look up a song, he's probably credited. Like he's just the guy on everything. And he did one of Lana's last albums. It's really hard to remember which order they go in because she's teased a couple of albums that have just never come out. Like last year. I love her. Last year she was like, I'm releasing a country album. It's going to be called Lasso. And everyone was like, fuck yes, Lana's releasing a country album called Lasso. That's ridiculous. I love it. And she was like, it's coming out in May. And May just came and went. She never said anything
she's
about
never
it.
referenced it again. But like, if you're saying things like, I'm going to release a country album, that means that you've got most of the album in the bag, right?
I
like,
don't think
you
it
know
does
the
for her.
vibe.
I think she just sort of says stuff. And so then she comes out a little while later and she's like, I've renamed the album to The Right One Will Stay. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, The Right One Will Stay. I can't wait. It's still going to be a country album. So then she like releases a couple of singles. Yeah. She released Henry Come On and I can't remember the other one, which is bad. She released these couple of singles and she comes out. Actually, the albums are going to be called Stove and you should be able to get it in January 2026. And I'm like, stop teasing me. Just give me the freaking album. I want it. I want an album called Stove. Like,
of course.
The silliness just keeps going. So I think the album that she worked on with Antonoff was the one, did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Anyway, so during that process, she obviously gets to know Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is the opposite of Lana. She's like the biggest, most photographed star in the world, particularly in the music industry. Like she's so
very put
huge,
together.
right?
She's very planned.
Yeah.
She's got Easter eggs. If she says she's going to do something, then she does it, and the fans are shocked and they're like amazing. And it's like, well, she said she was going to do it, so why are you so shocked about it? Whereas, like, if you were an LDR fan, you would be shocked if she actually followed through on something.
Yeah, like if Stove comes out, we're all going to be like, "Wow, really? Is it? Are you sure, babe? Like, have you taken enough time?
Do you want to take it back?"
So, when they worked on they worked on a song together, "Snow on the Beach," and it was like Taylor Swift featuring Lana Del Rey, and then Lana Del Rey barely got a lyric in, and then when Taylor Swift did her re-release of that album, she added more Lana to the song because there was so much, I wouldn't say it was backlash. There was just a lot of commentary on like why the hell wasn't Lana included more in that? Like it's pretty clearly a Lana Del Rey song. It's called Snow on the Beach. Like Taylor doesn't write songs called Snow on the Beach. So she kind of like started dipping her toe in that bigger world of celebrity with Taylor Swift, but she still looked super like out of place a lot of the time because she'd so like distanced herself from that world. So then she went on, I think it was one of the red carpets from early last year or late 2024 with Taylor Swift, and they like went as dates, which was kind of weird. And it was there that Lana Del Rey said, or like in the lead up to that, Lana Del Rey said, oh yeah, I didn't realize like to go for a Grammy, you have to like nominate yourself. And so I've never really gone through that process because that year she finally got nominated for a Grammy for her song A&W, which she'd done with Jack Antonoff. So that was pretty funny that she was like, I didn't know. A lot of people were like, I think you would have known, but that's fine. You do you, boo. Anyway.
But maybe she doesn't. Like, in all fairness, it seems like she is focused on different things than what a lot of artists are focused on. You know what I mean? Like, for her, as you talked about her aesthetic, it's like 50s pinup meets linen. It's 16 millimeter cameras, like filters on everything. Like even her wedding photos to that Crocodile Dundee guy.
Mate. Just feed me, nummy. Like that was a dream come true having those photos come out, and for her to like still be filtering them and like making sure that they're like just a bit blurry. Oh, obsessed. Like, I remember during the pandemic, she released an album and she just put up a photo of herself that she'd edited in clip art.
Yeah.
She's so good. She's so good. Okay, so this is where we're at. So she's like notorious for like being on and off Instagram. She actually had her Instagram handle of like Lana Del Rey, but she got Jack of Instagram and then like wiped it and like fully deleted it. But she still had the Instagram handle Honeymoon, which was one of her earlier albums was called Honeymoon. And so she has had Honeymoon and she posted on that really like quietly for a long time. And so her followers like didn't move like super quickly, but they've moved now. So she'll go on and off with the posting. So I realized recently, like, she hasn't posted in a while, and I went and checked, and it was like October, and it's January now, by the way. So, she. And
where's this album, babe? Where's Stove? We're looking for Stove.
We're looking for Stove, and that was it. But I went over there, and I was like, maybe she's having a baby. Like, she just.
Oh, you think every fucking woman in the planet who goes silent for 5 seconds is having a baby? Because you just desperately want to be carrying that baby. You're just like, I'll do it. I'll be pregnant. Just let me have the baby. I don't want all the other stuff, but I'll have the baby. Which is just insane how our brains are so fucked up the way that they're wired. Because when you are pregnant, that you're like happy, 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 and then you're not for many, many months.
Yeah, okay. The last 3 months are rough. And the first 6 months are food. So.
I kind of get it now.
So she posted. All this to say Lana Del Rey posted on Instagram. That's the whole episode.
Wait. Let me check. How long did it take you to get here? It took you 12 minutes. It took you 12 minutes to get to the point, which is, guys, Lana Del Rey posted.
She's posted on Instagram. So you mentioned Crocodile Dundee, the husband.
Yeah.
So she married Jeremy Dufresne back in 2020, end of 2024, because they did their like anniversary post in 2025, and that was when we got the photos, the amazing photos, and it was like this like mixture of like old Hollywood glam in an alligator swamp. It was just perfect. Now, Jeremy is like exactly what you would picture an alligator swamp man to be. And she would like put photos of them up together and he would clearly have just been finished a day on the boat showing people around. And then she's like, you know, dolled to the nines. Okay. So she puts up this post and she acknowledges like she hasn't posted for a while. But she puts up this post and it's like a carousel of photos. And she's at the Golden Globes Awards party with Alligator Man. With Alligator Man. And Alligator Man's in a suit, might I add, and he's grown his hair long and they're getting skin work done on him, that's for sure. Because this guy's a bit leathery from all the years out on the water showing people alligators. But, you know, she's got her you know, dermatologist over on his face. That's pretty clear. So are you looking at some of the photos now?
Yep. Oh, my goodness. His hair is so
long.
It's so long, but also like it looks like it's been washed now.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
washed. Like he's clean because all the other photos I've ever seen him in, he looks a bit dirty.
Well, and I think that was obviously the appeal for her, you know what I mean? Like a working man, you know, a
if you've
guy
heard
who's out
any
there
of her
wrestling
songs-
crocs.
Yeah, if you've heard any of her songs, she got exactly what she was looking for. Like
Right, okay, and she's wearing a
the
red
T.
dress that looks
She's wearing a red dress.
remarkably like a dress you could buy at any sort of like prom.
Well, no, I think Chanel dresses her now. I think she gets
What?
dressed by Chanel.
That's a Chanel dress?
Well,
Okay,
it could.
well, I'm
that
not a
might not.
fashion
But
guy,
that
but
might
you're
have
in.
finished. But
It weirdly looks like
for
an
a while there.
apron. I'll say it. It's a
Oh,
it's-
because
if
of how
if
it
any-
comes down like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just looks like a 50s apron. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can see
Hey,
why she
look
loves
at
it.
her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her. She's 40,
God.
man. Like, she is just divine. Wow. So, anyway, this is what I want to talk about.
Okay, we're finally getting to the
she's
point.
been-
58 minutes in.
She's been pictured with, by the way, she took her sister, which I love. She takes her sister everywhere. Her sister's gorgeous too. She's in these pictures with like Sydney Sweeney and like Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner
Oh, and that
and Kate
Kerry,
Hudson.
Kerry Russell and her husband.
Yes. Amanda
This is a
Seyfried.
weird group of people. Yep, I can
And
see
then
all the
the
pictures here now.
weirdest one for me is she's got her arm around Jacob Elordi.
Oh, well.
And then like when she posted the carousel, she just posted a picture of Jacob, like of the photo of Jacob, because he was like on a poster. Like she's not in it. She just posted Jacob Elordi.
Right.
Anyway, one other brief comment. I'm obsessed.
Well,
with
can we
this
stop and talk about
headline.
Jacob Elordi for a second?
Sorry, yeah,
Can-
Jacob Elordi.
Just Elordi, obviously he's Australian if you don't know. Also, if you don't know, he's very tall. Like he's extremely tall.
It's like 6'6",
and
right?
yeah.
Or is he 6'7"?
Oh, shut up. I can't tell. I got literally 4-year-olds were doing that in my house over Christmas. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
How did
Don't
they
know what this
get
means.
to it? That's what I want to know. Like, where did they pick it up?
I don't know. They're brothers and sisters. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So Jacob Elordi, he's Australian and I'll always support him, obviously, unless he does something really bad. But I have questions. Just on a little side tangent. Jacob Elordi, I can't tell if he's like deep and mysterious or an empty vessel. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those people where I'm like, is there so much going on here that I'm interested in? And I'm like, well, I want to sit down and have a conversation with him and just like get to know him and stuff. Or is he just nothing? That might
There's no in
sound more
between
harsh
for
than
you? Like, there's no,
I
like, you
don't
couldn't
think
be
so.
like a bit of column
I don't-
A, a bit of column B?
Because I watched his little actors on actors with was it Gwyneth
Oh,
Paltrow?
the little boy round table? Oh, no.
No,
you're
not the
talking
round. I
about
didn't want the
actor-
round
okay,
table.
no.
It was the actors on actors.
Yeah.
And he says some stuff, and I'm like, I fully co-sign on a lot of things. Like there was like a paparazzo that was like really coming for him. Or it could have just been someone with a phone. Who the fuck knows? But they were sort of. Bailed him up at an airport and he was just like, I'm just trying to live my life. Can you just like, I've said hi. Can you just leave me alone? You don't need to ask me a million questions and film me and like, and he said,
It's not the time.
I think along the lines of like, you're actually making me really sad. This makes me really sad. And the person didn't stop. Like they kept filming like into the elevator. And like for that, I was like, that sucks. Like I understand that you co-sign when you become public property, you know, in the public eye that you're, you know, that this can happen to you or whatever. But also I kind of think that's embarrassing for that person. But my bigger question is, Jacob Elordi, what's up with him? That's the question that I have.
I want to believe that he's a deep thinker,
Yep.
but he's
I think that
very
might be the
pretty.
case. He's like very pretty, and I think, and obviously he like was going down a path with his like in the shows
The
that you would
kissing booth?
expect. Yep. in a show that you would expect someone that pretty to be in. And then he's going down a bit of a path, and then he was like, not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a bunch of other shit so you don't, I'm going to Chalamet it so you don't like put me in a box. So I think
I think he's a
interesting,
deep
but-
thinker. I think he's a deep thinker. Like,
and I can also see
I really
why
do.
Lana Del Rey would just put a picture of him
Picture of him up.
on the carousel without her involvement.
So Daily Mail, love this headline. Lana Del Rey makes a rare move, cozying up to her Louisiana swamp guide husband at a Hollywood event. Because, like, it's true. That is what he does. Okay. So my point about this is...
Right. We're getting there.
Not only did I just want to talk about Lana Del Rey, because any
which you
excuse.
did. And successfully. It's over 15 minutes
Successfully. She just kind of looks like when she posts pictures like this on her Instagram of her like, I'm here I am with Kendall Jenner. Here I am with Sydney Sweeney. Here I am with like she can't, and this is why I love her. Like she feels like me. Because I too would go to the Golden Globes Awards party and just get a selfie with every single person there and put it as a carousel on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Whereas like Sydney Sweeney isn't like putting up photos with Lana Del Rey and like all these other celebrities, and like Kendall Jenner's not doing that. They're just putting up photos of themselves. Or to be fair, I don't follow those people. They might, but like in my view, I'm looking at this post and I'm like, she is just so freaking glad to get the invite. Like, she can't believe her luck. She's like, oh, I've been invited to the Golden Globes party and I'm going to get pics with everyone. Like, even if I don't talk to them, I'm just going to get pics with them. And she just feels like one of us. And I'm just glad for that. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. So I want to surmise it all. So the thing is, first point, you love Lana Del Rey. In case you're new to the pod, and maybe you hadn't seen the show before and whatever, now you know that Courts loves Lana Del Rey, so much so that she's tricked me into doing this, right? And said that there was something. She just said, I said, what are we talking about? She said Lana Del Rey. So I assumed there was something. You be the judge if I assumed right or wrong. And then obviously you've let us know. Oh, actually, I do love all the information about how she was going to drop an album. She didn't. Stove still hasn't come out. I love that because it's all erratic.
Fingers crossed.
And now you're just happy that she's kind of like a mum on Instagram who's just like, guys, I had a fun night out. Here's a photo dump.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And that's why I hope she's pregnant, because she's already there.
Yeah, she is so there. She is so ready. Could you imagine all the weird photos of just like a foot, but it's blurry with nice lighting and a crib that looks like it's from the 1920s? You know, it's ripe for her. If she's going to have a baby with the crocodile man. All right. Well, look.
Well, that's it.
No, that's good. This is a risk, but I'll say it. You know what, Cords? Do your best to keep us updated.
There's just so much to cover.
I guess there is. Guys, we'll do another one next week.
If she releases Stove, you're all fucked, because I'm going to go through track by track and I'm going to tell you how good they are.
And if you have recently subscribed and this has made you think maybe not, don't unsubscribe. I promise there will be something else that's not Lana Del Rey related.
But she will come up most episodes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is just the case.
And you're probably sitting at home hoping that Stove never drops. You know what I mean? Because otherwise there's just going to be a lot of videos with LDR. Make sure you like and subscribe and let us know in the comments if you know who Lana Del Rey is, and we'll see you in the next video.